He doesn't check for a while either, right? He kind of hold on.
Hey, Dad. Dad.
Yes.
After the game, can I go look for the softball? Dad.
Yes.
If you don't have your beverages, you really struggle. Like, if you look like a kid who passes.
Dad.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to check your ticket stub numbers, we've got some prizes for you here. All the prizes can be picked up at the Souvenir hut on the third base side of the park. First prize is our main event certificate for Bellwood Wings and Beverage, number 23692.
3692.
For a pennant from Sideline Sport.
In cable television, it's very difficult. We want to thank you for coming out here and watching us tonight. This inning, thank you. This inning I'm going to be pitching to at least the first batter, 2 blindfolded. I'll be blindfolded. Now the blindfold is not a trick. I'm actually pitching from memory, about the same way as the umpire is calling it. Now he's doing all right, we say every night. Now you'll notice that Dave's going to stand to my right and catch the ball back from the catcher for me. He tells me whether the batter is right or left-handed, how tall he is, how close he's standing to plate, and if he looks scared. Now he would feel the ball for me if it's butter, pretend me it was hit right back through the box, and tells me exactly where it threw the last pitch, and about how far the umpire missed it. Now we want to remind you at the end of this next inning or so, I'm going to do the pitching show, and we'll tell you a little bit about the souvenir book. Thank you.
The kid's gonna pitch blindfolded. I got one eye, and the umpire can't see. Good luck.
Man, Holzer, hit it!
That ought to be white with a red tip. By his face.
I told the king he was left-handed. see what he just did?
The umpire.
Yeah, the umpire.
What did he do?
Just like this. Now where now, Eddie? Hey, Eddie! I got a better idea.
What's that?
Hey, Dave! Will you catch for me, please? Hey, up! I wouldn't do that to him. Yes, Eddie?
I want to remind you, you have a guy on first base.
Yeah, I see him.
When he goes to second, you'll see north at third. And just keep going.
Well, if he goes all the way to third, I'll be waiting for him over there.
You're going to cover third.
I'll cover third.
I'll cover home.
I gotta see this.
The show must go on, huh?
Yes, Eddie, I know.
Last pitch.
Two strikes on this batter last pitch. Mike and I are gonna go home.
Hey, Dave, you know what it means to make pitch?
Oh, Eddie,
And a shortstop playing short.
right there.
And a first baseman playing first.
I remember.
I'm the pitcher and I stay right here. The rest he scores.
Oh no, hey, here up, you catch. This umpire can catch.
Not the way he's been called. Now tell these people what's going to happen. The umpire misses this last pitch.
This umpire missed the last pitch.
We've gone through the years. We have been able to assemble quite a little record. We've played a lot of places. And it really makes us feel good when a national news agency takes note of us. And the cameras you see here tonight and the people involved in it are the NBC News group, and Tom Broca and Norval do their Now show. And it'll be on in a couple, 3 weeks. Let's take them and say, yeah, give them a nice... We've been trying to get it right all day. Well, our set. But we don't play weekend televised ball. So we did the next best thing. We have a souvenir book. If you lay it flat, left to right, top to bottom, you see all the booklets from all the different years. And the men that played on the teams. It's a great souvenir. It's $3, 2 for $5. The reason we want you to take an extra one, we'd like to have you give one of these children a new souvenir booklet so they'll remember us and the fact the game of fast pitch was so much fun. I'm afraid it's dying out. Now, if you had a souvenir of the King's Court from 1946 here tonight, it'd be worth several $1,000s. We didn't print it in 1946. Now, this little booklet is full of pictures and records and story, and much of it is true. Now, in case you're not interested in us, maybe you'd like to buy the book just to help us out if you knew where the money goes. But when you pay the $3 or 2 for $5, that's kept in a separate fund. We use it later for beer. Might as well be honest. And the game when I first saw it played was called indoor ball. It's gone full cycle now, and they play a game called slow pitch. The problem is that no self-respecting father is going to teach his son slow pitch, so the next generation won't have that game to play either. I'm not knocking slow pitch. It's a lot better than jogging. Well, anyhow, by 1934, they organized the game and they pitched it with a wrist snap. Men like Al Lindy and Shifty Gears could throw the ball at 70 miles an hour. And with 32 feet, you couldn't hit it. Well, by 1939, the game became very popular. Lowell Thomas, who was a famous newscaster, told me that the 1939 Supreme Court for FDR had a softball team, the 9 men on the bench with a team. Bob Ripley of Ripley's Believe It or Not had a team. He asked Lowell to put together an all-star group to play a game in charity at Madison Square Garden in '39. I golfed with Cannonball a couple of years ago, and he said this is a true story. He's about 86 years old now and still good health. He said when they got to Madison Square Garden, there sat Babe Ruth. The Babe came to bat 3 times and struck out 3 times in 9 straight pitches. And after the 3rd strikeout, the Babe took the ball away from the catcher and flung it up against the end of the building. And he turned to the crowd and said, "I just want to see if the damn thing could be hit." Well, by 1940, I came along in the game, and the game had started to speed up. There were several of us that could throw windmills. Now, you'd have guys throw it in the middle of the wind-up and keep on winding up. You'd have guys throw it and then wind up. I saw Archie Windmill Hamlin throw this pitch so good that the batter would swing so late, when the catcher would throw it back, the batter would see it, thought he hit it, and took off for first. Now we have the wind-ups like the figure 8. The straight slingshot. The whip. The rewind. The spin with the rewind. I like that one. Now, we were on the road about 5 years before we come to realize that you fans like to see tricks, but she wouldn't travel with us. My girl. So we started throwing tricks in the game like behind the back. Our softball team, I ended up striking those fellows all out, and I got Mays behind the back and Clementi between the legs. But it was a lot of fun, and I've enjoyed being out here. As they told you to start with tonight, this is our 48th year, and we're going to call the 1995-96 tours my final farewell. We've had a lot of fun. It's funny how things happen. Because of the Korean War, I'm the only pitcher in baseball or softball that actually have living proof how fast he threw a pitch. No one has gone around and made a film and bothered to bother anybody to find out and record the speed of the pitch except for this one time. Camera made specially to study the bullet coming out of the muzzle. Well, they took me over to University of Windsor across from Detroit in Canada, and I threw the ball 41 times. I threw it what I thought as hard as I could each time. I was surprised to know that the slowest one went only about 90, but the fast end 15 feet closer to a major league distance like they do out here, so we're more difficult to hit because we're throwing about the same speed and the closing time is much quicker. Well, that year we played the Tip Top Tailors. They were the world champions in Toronto. We were ahead of them 1-0 in the bottom of the 7th, 2 outs, 2 strikes. And I heard a guy in the dugout say, "Watch out, he throws the last pitch of the game behind his back." Well, I didn't want them to tie it up with a little ground ball, so I reached out and caught it. It'd look a lot better if he acted like you caught it. Well, my catcher had never seen me do that. He just stood up and hit his glove. But the umpire had seen me pitch good ball tonight, hadn't seen that pitch come in. He thought he heard it. And he came right out strike 3. About that batter thought it was high. All right, now you've got about 15 minutes before the baseball game starts. You've got time to go out and get a drink or hot dog or something. If you're out near the front, if you step just outside the gate, if you want a King's Court souvenir, the matching posters that go to that book, the t-shirt that looks like our jersey, or you're a ball hat collector and you want one of our hats, or a autographed ball, the guys are right outside the gate in the main opening, and the van is sitting right there. And we're going to be there for a little while into the game, but we've got about 15 minutes. Maybe drop out there. When the guys get there, they'll be out. As I said earlier, they've got the book in the computer. They're going to be working on the movie. We hope that you've enjoyed the show. Let's thank the guys we played and give them a nice hand, for they're at the game tonight. You've been awful good to me, and if I don't see you again, God bless you. Good night.
Dad, I want my slush puppy.
What did you think of the guy who pitched blindfolded, Brent?
Speechless.
Huh?
I'm speechless.
Speechless?
Uh-huh.